20. Let me turn on play PSN online real quick. But yeah, we're off tomorrow for my NASCAR league, so I'm going to be showing off MLB. We're going to start a new franchise. Team, obviously. Alright, so we're going to fix our settings here before we get on into the opening game. How we want it, settings wise. Actually, Hall of Fame, then we got Legend. We'll keep it on All-Star. Season. Yeah, we are off tomorrow for Fast and All, but we'll be back racing Saturday.
Pablo Lopez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So digging in now, Phil Gosselin. He will lead this one off today. And the pitch. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 14.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2. Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Hey, fans, want to be able to take MLB.com. All right, here we go.
We're gonna make this look like an actual baseball game. There we go.
The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one down now.
That accepted. The designated hitter. Segura.
Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One out, nobody on. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter. When you fall behind in the count 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Phillies down in order, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Aaron Nola is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Rojas hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Count remains 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he watches ball one. That's by him for strike one.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number two.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the Marlins had their first hit of the season. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Fouled off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Brian Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Dickerson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the 1st out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and one. Two and two. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Third inning, no score to this point. Chopped at third. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting nine.
Now at the plate, Adam Hazley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Phil Gosselin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB. Stepping up to the plate, Harold Ramirez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In there, strike 2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. John Birdie comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1, here it comes.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Fielded cleanly, while the throw pulls him off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch. Gene Segura standing in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 down. Striding in, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, JT.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball in there for a cold strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at... Base hit into right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Garrett Cooper. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Miami. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watt.
I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. high in the air out to center field. After it is Marte. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. A ball and no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1 now. Bounce to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First delivery to him on the way. Rhys Hoskins will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Misses again. 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything of a hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now back.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Harold Ramirez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Stepping into the box, John Birdie. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in once again, Phil Gosselin. No hits to this point.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he sets him down swinging. Phil Gosselin goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm. Softly hit to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Alec Bohm has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. To first, right to him, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hazley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jesus Aguilar, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Corey Dickerson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Adam Hooper.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Cooper is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Harold Ramirez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, John Birdie. 0-1 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marlins strand a pair. We are... So next to the plate for the Phils, Phil Gosselin. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, man. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rojas has got it, and the first out is recorded. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Marte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now batting, Alec Bohm is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Marte is going to have room out there. Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. And they start him out away with a called strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Starling Marte. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he's gotten outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing, and he pops him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. And this is Richard Blyer will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First offering on its way. JT Realmuto is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, with 1 swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. The 1-2.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
when you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them. Striding forward now is the DA. Brandon Workman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. So striding in, Jorge Alfaro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A ball and a strike now. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Now at at the plate, John Birdie. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Aaron Nola earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Brandon Workman hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20.